this is a segment we're going to call Jake's Thoughts of the Day. And this is just random.
Is this just shower thoughts?
Shower thoughts from Jake.
Or poop thoughts.
Poop thoughts.
Poop thoughts?
I like that better. It's poop thoughts. Okay, here we go. I'll start.
Pooping and pondering.
In a leap towards inclusivity and Wow, why can't I fucking say that word? In a leap towards inclusivity and equity, Victoria's Secret has changed their name to Women's Secret. The decision came after months of deliberation after public pressure from various human and women's rights groups urging the company to expand the secret from all women, not just Victoria.
That's pretty good.
While acknowledging the move as progress, various human rights groups and political organizations say it's not enough and are calling for the name to be expanded to People's Secret. Victoria did not reply to a request for comment.
That's pretty good.
It is still unclear what the secret is, but the Women's Secret has stated that they are working on a timeline for its release to exclusively white women.
I like how you went from you were able to transition that thought, Jake, from Victoria to women's back and forth. And say it was Women's Secret has yet to determine. That's very good.
Nobody yet knows what the secret is.
Jeff Foxworthy once said Victoria doesn't have a lot of secrets left.
I don't think so.
That's a good one. That's solid.
Good.
What do you got?
What do I have?
Jeff
Is that real?
Foxworthy.
He wrote it.
No.
Okay. This poor man.
Oh my god. What are you in
That's even
misconnections?
fucking
3
better.
for 3?
Yes.
How the fuck did you're
I'm
3 for
three-
you're
I'm
2 for
3 for
3.
4.
You're 3 for 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look,
Now you bought that one hook, line, and sinker.
Oh yeah, I'm good at it because I'm a dumbass. So.
That was good.
What do you got?
Boy, this local organic food craze is getting out of hand. I went to Safeway this morning to get some wild berry Pop-Tarts, and there were none on the shelf. When I asked the manager where they were, he said they're not in season.
That's pretty good, dude. All right, I'm up. Hey, did you know Target is expanding their medical services? Not only does each location have an eye doctor, now they all have emergency rooms. If you don't mind the screaming and the blood, it's pretty cool.
Oh my god.
You're up.
Just trying to buy my groceries and there is people screaming. My legs
Slipping on blood on the floor. Jeez.
Did you hear members of ISIS flew a plane into the UFC octagon today, killing one maintenance worker?
What the fuck? Wait, what?
Members of ISIS flew a plane into the UFC octagon today, killing one maintenance worker. National security experts believe the terrorists were targeting the Pentagon, but got the shapes mixed up.
Oh, that's good, dude. That's good.
Oh no.
ISIS issued a response on Thursday stating that the attack on the octagon was completely intentional and their plan went flawlessly. They went on to say that they will be targeting several other U.S. landmarks based around shapes in the following weeks. Places like Columbus Circle and Washington Square Park have been put on high alert.
That's good, dude. I like that one.
Oh man.
The octagon and the pentagon.
What the fuck goes on in your brain?
Shapes.
I have no idea.
Oh god.
Maybe
All
they
right.
could target the
Remember when you were a kid getting picked up by your friend's parents, and as you were walking out the door, your mom would say, "Make sure they drive safe." Did anyone ever actually get into the car and go, "Hey, Mr. Smith, drive safely, please"? And what would he say? "Oh, okay. I was going to drive like a maniac, but I'll grant your safety request." Or, I suppose he could have said, "Wow, I didn't realize you and your mom were total squares," and floored it.
No, I would have said, "Fuck you, dude."
Yeah.
The influence of corporate lobbying behind many scientific studies is getting clearer and clearer. The other day I saw a commercial that said 9 out of 10 dentists recommend Dr. Pepper over Coca-Cola. I believe that. That's very good. You're
Oh
up,
my
Amber.
god. Can you imagine being presented with that thing? Like as somebody walks in your dentist office, be like, "Hey! Hey! Which is worse?"
Oh god,
You're forced to say something, and they're like, "Thank you."
that'd be so
They
nuts.
write it down and run out.
Nuts.
What do you got?
All right, I got here's a phrase you never hear. Here's a phrase you never hear. Please don't suck my dick.
Man, my brother-in-law's a real idiot.
Stops right there.
That's it. The first time he came to my dad's house for Christmas, he looks at the countertops in the kitchen and he goes, "Nice countertops. Are these marble?" My dad, incredulous, goes, "No, they're granite." He made the same mistake after dinner. My mom brings out a cake and he asks, "Oh, nice. Is that a marble cake?" And my mom, offended, goes, "No, it's granite." What an idiot. That is the dumbest shit I think I've ever read. Oh, that's amazing.
Let me introduce you to Miss Information, formerly known as Mrs. Information. Oh, because the Department of Misinformation. Divorced upon receipt of new and concerning information. Okay, so formerly known as Mrs. Information, who was divorced upon receipt of new and concerning information.
Oh my God. Well, would it still be would it be information?
Mrs.
Yeah, but if
Or Miss.
But if she's Mrs., then that would indicate that the information was pre-divorce. So it would go to Miss whatever it was before information. You might have fucked that
That's
one
the
up.
author. I don't think you're that clever with that
I
one.
think you're looking to.
Am I looking too deep into that one?
Don't
Maybe I'm
question
looking
the
too deep.
thoughts. Don't question them.
If there's one thing I've learned this year, it's that with the assistance of drugs, you can do anything you set your mind to. Oh my God. That's good.
Oh no. Okay, here we go. Have you ever noticed that when someone says, "I found God," no one ever asks, "Yo, where was that guy?"
Yo, I got a funny story.
Did you know that in South Korea, tattoos can only be performed by a medical professional? That's great. I've always wanted to be in a doctor's office and go, "Thanks for everything, doc. It's going to be a long journey getting over this illness, but I'll do my best to stay strong. By the way, could you etch piss here on my asshole?"
The only thing that sucks about tortilla chips at a party is not being able to hear anything when you're eating them. The worst is when there's a group of people all munching on tortilla chips trying to have a conversation and they're all just nodding as if they understand what the other people have said, and you think you're all bonded, but in fact the bonds of potential friendship have been quashed by Tostitos' hint of lime tortilla chips. Jesus Christ. That's deep. That's deep.
We always hear about the horror of puppy mills, but no one talks about ant farms. Why are we raising new ants when there are billions without a home?
Oh my God.
Hashtag adopt an ant.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I think it's a good cause.
As we were enjoying our dinner last week at Elway's Steakhouse, the chef came out to our table and said, "I hope you're enjoying the meal. I poured my blood, sweat, and tears into this recipe." We promptly left. Elway's has been shut down, and the chef is being charged with attempted murder by poisoning. Blood, sweat, and tears is a vital part of the recipe, I guess.
It always
You know?
is.
A little bit of a.
NASA just released the first photos from the Webb Space Telescope. The cutting-edge photographs show a mesmerizing view of deep space, providing the clearest images of distant galaxies ever produced, evoking the wonder of the unknown and how far our world goes. They're almost as cool as the pictures of my asshole I had a wedding photographer take last year. I will say pornographic pictures in 8K are fucking cool.
If you ever wonder what your shortcomings are, just have kids. They'll let you know eventually.
That's true.
That's so fucking true, dude. That's so true.
Pro tip for all the homeowners this fall.
Ooh.
Climb your trees and rip all of the leaves off before they start falling. That way you won't have to rake them. Work smarter, not harder.
Thanks to a new city initiative offering free business classes to those in need, the homeless guy outside my apartment building has gotten very industrious over the past several weeks. He takes all the cash he gets from people and reinvests 100% of it into his signs. He started with a piece of cardboard, but these days he has a huge gold-plated marquee sign with flashing lights and colors that says, "Anything helps." He also invested in an iPad with a square card reader for those generous drivers who aren't carrying cash.
Square. I think that's fucking good.
It still says
That's
anything
awesome.
else. Yeah, that's amazing.
That's the
That's
best.
amazing.
Apparently, my sister just bought a twin bassinet. Personally, I think she should have gotten something for her kids, but expressing yourself through music is equally important.
What?
Wait.
There's layers to this
Did
one.
you read that wrong?
Hold on.
No. I'll read it again. No, look, I did it. I've read what it's written.
Twin bassinet?
Yeah,
Like the
apparently
baby holders. The baby.
Is that
He's
what that is?
dying. I love that he's laughing.
Jake is losing his shit over here
Oh,
because
God.
we're all confused.
But is this like a
Wait.
double meaning, like a bass clarinet?
Is it because bassinet sounds like an instrument?
Like a bassoon or
Yes.
something?
Yeah. So it's someone that doesn't realize she bought it for the kids.
Oh my
Right,
God.
The first time I realized I was balding, I was in a supermarket security camera. I look at those things, by the way, and I'm like, what a piece of shit. And I'm talking about me. First time I realized I was balding, I was in a supermarket security camera. I was at the self-checkout buying double stuffed Oreos when I looked up at the security cam and noticed glaring flesh-colored patch near the back of my head. I could feel my face flush, my chest tighten as I looked around to see if anyone noticed the patch. Many existential things occur at the supermarket. The security cameras aren't for monitoring theft. They're for making you look as ugly and bald as possible so you can buy more crappy food. It worked on me. I went back in, exchanged the double stuffed Oreos for the mega stuffed Oreos. That's my life, bro. Every fucking time at the King Supers, I look up and I'm like, yeah, you buy those steaks, you fat pig. That one spoke to me, dude.
That's amazing.
It's scary to admit, but last year, while walking home from the grocery store, I was the victim of a brutal drive-by shooting. Luckily, a stack of frozen pizzas in my backpack saved my life. It's not Kevlar, it's DiGiorno.
I like that.
That's pretty
dude. That's dad. It's a drive-by dad joke. That's fucking
Yeah,
good.
right.
He's DiGiorno.
Oh my
Very good.
God. Wow.
That's awesome.
That's amazing. Okay, one more here. Let's see. You know, the only thing that sucks about being an honest Nigerian prince that needs to offload millions of dollars out of the country is that no one believes you when you email them asking for their bank account number.
Wait, dude. Wait, you guys. Not to. I didn't let the joke breathe, and I'm sorry.
Believe it or not, I was actually vice president of my middle school student government when I was in the 7th grade. But our president was assassinated, so I had to take over. And what a bitch that was. Oh my God. There was a whole conspiracy, too. She did have some very polarizing stances, like removing peanut butter products from the middle school bake sale. A lot of people wanted her head for that one, the parents included. It could have been anyone. I did get a letter from Skippy, registered trademark, congratulating me on the new position, which was nice.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. We got some dark shit happening.
Oh my God.
The Skippy Mafia.
Did you hear? Big Sausage Pizza is suing hundreds of its current and former delivery drivers and customers for exchanging sexual favors for pizza. The pizza chain filed for bankruptcy only 4 months after opening its doors to the public in 2010. CEO Jeffrey Cream claims the company didn't receive a single dollar during the entire 4 months and admitted that exclusively hiring well-endowed men and delivering solely to pornography film sets was his first mistake.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
Jeffrey Cream.
Jeffrey Cream.
Holy shit.
Oh man.
Oh no.
Someone coming off a plane with their neck pillow still on is a bit strange. That's what I thought until I saw someone get off a plane yesterday with the airplane seat still stuck to their ass.
That's so dumb.
That is the dumbest shit that has been read in a long time. Wow.
This is what we're writing a book for.
This is why.
yes.
This is
This is like one of those back of the toilet books.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly. 100%.
Day
Yes.
by Jake.
Oh, I love it. Okay, one more. Oh God, what do we have? You can tell how frequently someone goes to Outback Steakhouse by how high their jeans are on their body. I once saw a man at Outback wearing his jeans so high he was looking through his zipper. See, the greatest part about this is Jake is just over here dying. Just the visual of like, oh my God. Holy shit.
That's my favorite.
Johnny Cash is cool, but have you heard the ballad by Johnny Credit Card called "Work Hard at Your Job and Hope for Promotion"? JCC, baby.
Oh my
I like that.
God.
That's
I like
good.
that a lot. Preface this by saying, have you ever thought about,
Okay.
or something to that effect, budget knockoff of Stomp called Thump?
According to science, trademark, apparently 2 objects can't occupy the same space at the same time. This is very comical to me, especially thinking about a crowded supermarket full of people bumping into each other and clashing carts into each other because they're solid mass. My vision for the world is a world in which we can go through each other. Let us stand together towards this united cause. Let us stand inside one another. What the fuck?
Stand inside one another.
I want to stand inside you.
Two idiots are standing in an empty room. Guy one says, I need to know the square footage of this floor so I know what size of rug to get, but I don't have a tape measure. Guy two, that's fine. I'll measure the room with my feet, and starts walking across the room. As guy two walks halfway, guy one says, are your feet 12 inches? Guy two replies, I'm not sure. Do you have a tape measure? Guy one says, no, but we can walk over to the store and buy one. The two guys buy a tape measure at the store, come back to the room. Guy one says, all right, let's measure your feet.
I know where this
Guy's
is
2 feet turn out to be 11 inches. They set the tape measure down. Okay, well, we'll count how many steps you take across the room, multiply that by 11, and divide by 12 to figure out how many feet across the room is. They both nod at each other in satisfaction, and guy two starts walking across the room. That's good. I like that.
That is classic.
Something I would do.
That is like, you know exactly where that's going.
That's
from
good.
like
I
the
like
middle
that.
of the joke.
I like that.
But it's still great.
Applausal.
I like it.
My people-pleasing tendencies are so bad that I never want to talk about my problems with my therapist. What does this even mean?
Read it.
I just want him to enjoy his time with me and see our hour together as a reprieve from all his other clients.
That's
to
good.
kick back, relax, joke around. It's been working too. The other day he said, I always look forward to our sessions. It's a great time and you're an awesome guy.
That's funny.
It's working well, working so well, I've had to get a second therapist to talk about the first. Naturally, I want her to see me in a positive light too. Right. So I've gone down the same road, and I'm on the search for a third.
That's really good. That's good, man.
That's
Very
got to be
good.
a real thing.
They say sitting is the new smoking. But I've never looked at someone just sitting and thought, damn, that's one cool motherfucker right there. We're going to have Brad Pitt sit the whole movie.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
That's funny.
That's one of your best ones.
Yeah,
I
that-
think.
I really like
That's
that
a great
one.
one. That's a good one. That's very good.
Believe it or not, a few years ago, I had a brief stint in football. Military football, no less. It was the Peace Corps football team. Our first game was against the Naval Academy, and we got absolutely annihilated. I was the biggest person on the team, no size requirement. During my tour with the Corps, we were showing kids in Sri Lanka how to make TikToks and vegan cheese. The program coordinator asked if I wanted to join the football team, and of course I said yes. We got cocky because we played against these malnourished kids. All they were eating was vegan cheese made out of cashews. We destroyed those kids. It was amazing. But we were in it for when we got back to the States. We could barely throw a football. The game against the Naval Academy was the only game we played, by the way. Half the team died. I'm now an executive chef in the Space Force, which also sucks. Do you know how hard it is to make lasagna when sauce and pasta is flying around everywhere?
Oh my gosh.
That's pretty good.
Half the team died. The biggest elephant in the room across generations of American society is that the cherry is the most overrated fruit in the country and
True
a
statement.
dystopian weapon of propaganda. It's culturally, it's cultural. Jesus, what is my? I'm having a stroke. Here we go. Oh, it's culturally imposed ties to sexuality, be it referencing the anatomy, tying a cherry with your tongue. She's my cherry pie, and other stupid media references. Life is just a bowl of cherries. Pretty pleased with the cherry on top. Cherry picking, and the cherry on top was. Ask the people in your life to see what they think of cherries. No one fucking likes them. Across the nation, facades of luxury estates, cul-de-sacs, and districts are littered with titles containing cherry insert here, as if it's something to be coveted. Cherries have a high sugar content, and if you munch on some of the pits, you get some cyanide. So the cronies and phonies can have them. I'd rather live in Raspberry Creek.
I love that. I fucking totally agree.
That
I
is
think
true, though.
It's so
Cherries
funny.
everywhere.
Cherry
Medicine.
Is that
that's
true
like
about
the
the
go-to
pits?
flavor? I don't know.